And Angel Reese is here, the older sister of Julian Reese. She began at Maryland, then transferred to LSU. And Reese has stayed with the Terrapin program and, of course, now playing in the WNBA and a global star in women's basketball.
She sure is. She's a heck of a player.
And like her brother, she's a heck of a rebounder.
Yeah.
What is up, YouTube? This is JG, always on topics. I'm doing another video, trying to catch up to speed. I'm doing this video because it needs to be talked about. It's about Angel Reese, and I just have questions regarding her not, being seen, not doing nothing important, or just trying to live, normal. Why is it every time Angel does like something normal, it has to be for some reason trend? You know what I'm saying? And why is she under people's radar so damn much? Excuse me. But why? I can't even imagine myself talking about someone 24/7 that I don't like or hate. If I dislike or despise someone that much, I'm not talking about. I'm not even. I'm not even believing then that they exist. Like, you don't exist if I don't like you. If I hate you, if I see you, you still don't exist, because I ain't saying shit to you. I'm not even gonna make nothing about you. I'm not gonna talk about you on social media. I'm not doing all that. That's kiddie stuff. I'm not commenting on your stuff. If if your page blows up that I end up seeing it, I'm not going to click on it. I'm not going to pay no attention to it. That's what I do when I see or hear about someone I don't like. But let me tell you something. The media, the world, the people that claim they hate and dislike Angel Reese so much, just for some reason happens to see her, and she has to all of a sudden trend for something that she's doing that's what normal people do. For example, okay, so Angel Reese was at her brother's game. Her brother was plays for Maryland Terrapins. As you know, they all from Baltimore. They all from the state of Maryland. They were born there. Her brother did not, he didn't enter a transfer portal or nothing like his sister did. He stayed in Maryland. He said he's going to play ball. I think it's his last season there. He's a senior, according to ESPN's website. Him and his team were losing to Florida Gators. They lost to them 87-71. But instead of highlights being shown, or Angel Reese's brother, Julian Reese, aka Juju Reese, instead of showing what he was doing or the highlights of, the teams. I mean, I'm sure there was highlights, but it wasn't enough highlights for me. Instead of like showing what they was doing, how the game was being played and what the players was doing on the court, the announcers, they just had to point out Angel Reese's reaction. CBS, they all put the cameras on Angel Reese, and they are looking and paying attention to her reaction as her brother and his team are losing to Florida. Angel's sad. She's out there. She's supporting her brother, and the media makes a big deal out of it. This is exactly what I'm saying. Like, this girl lives in people's head. Like, this girl got condos. Like, literally, she made condos in y'all heads, and she lives in y'all heads. Like, I'm on Twitter. It shows some videos or clips of Angel Reese reacting to her brother's loss. Mind you, she just sitting there just looking like disappointed that her brother and them are not going to make it far. I'm pretty sure she was hoping that her little brother makes it far, to compete for a championship. And unfortunately, that's not going to happen. And let's be honest, they're playing against Florida, who's 33-4. I kind of don't see Maryland, winning that game that easily. But still, your game, the focus should be on the game. Yeah, you can show Angel Reese at the game, but that's it. You didn't have to make it go viral. You didn't have to make it go, you didn't have to make it trend for people to notice. Because let's be honest, they only do this to make Angel Reese as a target. They know how this crazy clean group is, and they want to see something that they can hate on. And the moment the media found Angel Reese, they said, "Perfect, found her. Let's put her out there. Let's put her out there for the haters to hate." So, yeah, CBS media, y'all ain't shit for that. I think y'all really, really a disgrace. Anything or everywhere that girl does, she's some reason going viral. Like, I understand she's a big name, but that doesn't mean she has to be under y'all radar like that. Like, at this point, it's getting creepy. It's stalking material. Hell, it's blasphemous for people to do this type of stuff, to put Angel Reese out there just for someone to say something about her. This is cult-like blasphemous behavior. Like, leave that girl alone. You don't like her. Why are you on under every post? Why some of y'all just can't stay to yourselves or stay to y'all Donald Trump posts or Caitlin Clark posts and put 100% focus on them? And it's just not Angel Reese. It's just us black folks that they can not just keep their minds out. They gotta say something to us. They gotta come bother us. They gotta ask us where's our freedom papers. Like, they have to do something to start a confrontation. They gotta start a conversation that leads to a confrontation, and sometimes that will possibly lead to an altercation. You know what I'm saying? Everything, like, these folks just can't keep away from us. They hate us, but they love our music. They love our clothes, love our shoes. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that Angel has, they envy it. So they're showing how much they hate Angel for, getting all these opportunities and stuff she's wearing. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't afford anything of what she's wearing. They can't afford all the places that she goes to. Everything Angel Reese does, you know what I'm saying, people wish they had, and it shows why they hate her. And that's so stupid to do. Like, leave that girl alone. I've noticed some cursing happen to people that do that. Like, y'all don't leave that girl alone, and karma been biting y'all behind it. You saw what happened to Coach when he lost to LSU. He couldn't help but take that picture of that fool that had that sign saying Angel Reese, STINKS, and that came back to bite him. Even though he ain't write it down, he did. He seemed to approve it because he took a picture with him. So that was bad on his part. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, y'all gotta stop and just let this girl live her life. Let this girl be normal. Stop harassing her. Like, you hate someone, don't bother to mention them. It's that simple, and you can move on to your normal life. Well, this is JG, always on topics, and all I can say is, y'all just say.